love stalking fish and ripping lips. Yeah, I love to spend my life out on the water. Out on the water.
Alright guys, first bass of the day, finally. Been here for like 45 minutes and finally caught this guy on a baby brush hog in pumpkin seed color. Hooked through the eye, darn. Poor guy. Okay, roll. There it goes. Little bass there. Push back up for a sec. Little 3/4 pound. There he goes. I'll get back to you. Here he is one more time. Put him down here. There he goes. Alright, this was caught in the XPS jerkbait. Bass Pro Shops XPS suspending minnow in chrome blackback. As soon as it hit the water, reeled in like for 1 second and then it just nailed it. Felt like a huge one. A little half pounder. There he goes. If I catch any more, I'll get back to you. Alright guys, we're going fishing. It's spawn. It's late spawn here in Missouri. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Just riding my bike right now because I gotta get to the lake to fish. on here? First fish of the day, guys. Little bitty baby bass. KVD 1.0 Tennessee shad. Late in the spawn. I'm just throwing. I've been throwing this for about 10 minutes. Had a couple hits. That was the first fish I landed so far. I just reeled in the lure a little bit, and I was just walking, and then I felt a pull. Seemed a lot bigger than that, but oh well. See if I can get another one. We'll get back to you. Alright guys, literally just turned the camera off and caught this tiny bass here. It's not the smallest on this lure, but it's like 5 or 6 inches. And there it goes. Felt a tiny pull, and I'm like, probably just some weeds, but it was a baby bass. Bunch of babies, I guess, hitting this time of year for some reason. I'm not sure why. Let's try to get one on camera. Oh, there's one. Again, a baby. Holy crap. There are so many babies right now, I guess. I don't know why. He's like almost the same size. I mean, they're all tiny. I guess there's a big school of babies over there. This one's like 7, 8 inches. My goodness. Alright guys, just cut about a 1 pounder here. Same lure there. Had a 2 or 3 pounder on earlier, but I missed him. Anyway, nice little fish there. There he goes. We'll get back to you. Fish on. Looks like a little, let me see, just a little, probably 12-incher. Maybe half a pound. Maybe 3/4. Doubt it though. There we go. Here. Let me cast while I'm showing you guys the fish. Alright. There it is, little bitty fish. Looks like it's a male. Alright guys, oh, nice 2 pounder probably. Other side of the lake. Man, he's so good. Same lure. Tried out a brush hog for 45 minutes. Had maybe a bite or two, but nothing really. No catches. There we go. There's one hook. Almost out, guys. He's really good. Alright. And it's out. Okay. That's a nice 2 pounder there. Probably the normal weight of I'm guessing 15-inch fish. 14 maybe. Trying to take a picture. There we go. There we go. Alright. Oh, there he is. There he goes. Hopefully we'll catch some more. Another one. There he goes. Alright guys, just caught this little double. Maybe a 3/8 pounder and a 3/4 pounder. I cast it in, reeled in this big guy, unhooked him, threw it back out, casted this big guy. I was going to show you after I cast it out, reeled it in a few times, but little one. Here's a bigger one. She's a spawning female, it looks like. No, you guys can't really see anything very good. There you go. Both healthy fish. There it goes. I'll get back to you. Little 6-inch, 7-inch bluegill on this. Get back to you. Alright guys, really chunky fish. Last one of the day. Only been here for about 20 minutes. There he is. Pole collapsed and the lure just came off at shore, so thankful. There he goes. Thanks for watching, guys. First bass of the day, little bitty. But I have to leave soon. Unexpected thing. But anyway, get back to you. Alright guys, first little bass of the third day. Yesterday I only stayed for about 15 minutes to fish and spent 5 of those minutes rearranging and trying to tie on line and stuff. So didn't get time at all early yesterday, but there's a nice half pounder. Fat. Same lure. Early morning, 7:05. There it goes. We'll get back to it. Alright guys, 15 minutes later, just caught this beautifully colored bass. Look how good the color set is. Barely hooked him, like right above the eye. It didn't blind him at all. It didn't even touch the eye, but it was right above it. He probably just sideswiped it, and I hooked him. Anyway, I had 2 hits so far, but they both got off while jumping out of the water. Anyway, I want to lay him on the ground so you guys can get a good look at him. Oh. Focus. There we go. So overall, pretty nice bass. Probably a pound, maybe 3/4. Probably stocking up after the spawn. There he goes. We'll be back to you hopefully. Bass number 3 of the day. Great lighting over here. Sun's shining on it. About 7:30. Probably, maybe pretty thick. Maybe 3/4 of a pound to 1 pound. Oh, there he goes. We'll get back to you. Alright guys, first fish of the day. 10 inches, maybe a little bitty bass. There he goes. We'll get back to you.